Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're going to be checking out what's changed in my Dualmine account. We're going to be doing a reinvest, and I'm also going to be bringing you another payment proof. So keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, as you can see here, we are in my Dualmine account, and unfortunately I realized that normally at this time of the week is when I do the Dualmine and sort of EOBot updates to tell you what's going on at EOBot. But you know, to be quite honest, there is absolutely nothing happening. There is nothing on the news, there's nothing on the chat. So basically all I'm going to be doing is a bit like last week. All I would be doing is telling you how much my account has increased, which has gone from 140 something thousand to 162,000, and that is pretty much all I would be telling you. So at the end of the day, I might as well tell you here rather than sort of putting out that there's a big EOBot update when there's absolutely nothing going on. But as I keep saying, that Dualmine is a really good alternative to EOBot at the moment. Basically because, you know, EOBot is doing nothing. Yes, it's working sort of for people that already have contracts and already have purchased power, but for those of you that want to get into something new, you might well know the name of EOBot because obviously it's been around a long time and think that's a good solid program, and it is. But currently at the moment it's sort of a bit in limbo as to working at 100%. But Dualmine, this is a multi-coin cloud mining site, just like EOBot. The only real difference is that EOBot, well, in fact there's a couple of differences. EOBot give you more coins to choose from, but you'll also find that EOBot has much higher minimum withdrawals, and they also have much higher withdrawal fees. So although EOBot has been around for a very long time, and this is not me putting the program down, I am just telling you the fact that right now Dualmine, I feel, is one of the best programs out there for getting into and start earning yourself some crypto. But do remember that any of these programs and any investment can always change. Something can always go wrong. Nothing is 100% guaranteed. So if you are going to get into these programs, any of these programs online, try and use coins that you've built up using free faucets and similar small programs to then put into something like EOBot or Dualmine later and watch them grow. But you know, if you can really help it, do not put money in from your bank. But if you want to, and that is your only option, then all I would say is only use money that you can afford to lose. I realize that might sound a bit odd because at the end of the day we are here to make money and not lose money, but like I've just said, anything can change and anything can go wrong. So don't use money that you're using for groceries, rent, car payments, anything like that. And that's why I always recommend for people to use coins they've earned from free faucets. And for those of you that may not be familiar with what free faucets are, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description to a playlist, and that shows you all the faucets that I personally use to earn my coins, which I then invest in these programs later. Okay, so and also if you go to the end of the video, that link will also be there as well, and you can just click straight on it and get watching. Also as well, just a quick thing before we carry on, you might have noticed that I have already boosted a few of these contracts just by a small amount. So a few weeks back we were basically in the last video we were 2 2.2 terahashes on BTC. We're now at 2.3. Litecoin, we were at 24 mega hashes, so we're now at 27 mega hashes. We were at 50 mega hashes on Doge. We're now at nearly 52 or 51 and a half, to be honest. You know how close you want it. ETH, we were at 43. We're now at nearly 46. I do like to round my numbers up. It just makes me feel better. Obviously, Bitcoin Cash, Zcash, I've not touched. Dash, I've not touched. CRT, we've not really touched that either. But XMR, we're up by 10. So we're at 405 in the last video. Okay, so if this is the first time you are seeing Dualmine, and apart from the fact that it's a multi-core and cloud miner site you don't know a whole lot about, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to an earlier review I did in the description, so that will tell you sort of more about the program, what you need to do to get your accounts up and running. And also remember, it is free and you do get a 100 gigahashes free on sign up. Okay, so with all the facts and figures done, what we're going to do to start with is we are going to do a reinvest of Doge. So we have 1058 Doge there. As you can see, the minimum to withdraw is 1000. So I'm sure many of you might be thinking, well, if I had 1000 Doge, I'd withdraw it. But what we're going to be doing, we're going to be reinvesting it into CRT. Why particularly CRT? Basically because at the moment, I believe that the 6 times power and the minimum required to get that, this $15, I think that this could well be a permanent thing. I have mentioned it before. They used to do it now and again that there was no minimum, but since the BTC halving, I have not seen any of these promotions that did not have a minimum. So anyway, basically the minimum to withdraw of CRT is 30. If I reinvest my Doge, that will take it up to around about 20, possibly 21. So then we only need 9 or so to get to that 30. Then what we're going to be doing is we are going to be reinvesting that 30 CRT into one of the other contracts, because when we do that, 30 CRT within Dualmine is worth about $28 or something like that. Out in the real world, I'm not exactly sure what CRT is worth, but in Dualmine it's worth around about $28. So that takes us over our $15. Now we did do this before. Remember, we did this for ETH and we got 6 times the power, which took us over, which was a gain of over 20. I think it was about 23 mega hashes on that contract. So what we're going to do is do something similar, but we're going to apply that 6 times power to another contract and boost that, because I see that CRT is a good way of sort of boosting our contracts, so because it seems to mine relatively quickly, it's worth a good amount, so therefore reinvesting it into another contract enables us to get this 6 times power. Okay, so let's get the ball rolling. So we go to convert for starters. We pick Doge, here we are, and we want to convert it to CRT. So there you go. So you're going to get about 2.9, nearly 3 CRTs. There is over 18 in there, so we could be tipping over into 21, which would be very nice. So we convert that. Yep, so we're going to convert that. Okay, so if we go into our dashboard, So there we go. So we're up to 21 now. We're up to 21 CRT. So we only need, well, we actually need less than 9 now. And then we're going to we'll basically have, like I say, about it's about $28 worth of CRT, which then we can reinvest that or convert that. We can convert that into another coin. So I basically just sort of looked at the sort of every contract that we have, with the exception of BTC, and what we could end up with at a ballpark sort of estimate by converting our CRT into the various coins and then reinvesting that into that coin. So like, say for instance, Monero, we would end up with the 6 times boost. We would end up with 246 hashes extra. That's what the reinvest would accumulate. Basically accumulate 246 hashes. With ETH, it was 23 mega hashes. Litecoin was 55 mega hashes. Dash was 112 mega hashes. Doge would be 90 mega hashes. And Zcash would be 56 hashes. So you can see by doing that how big a jump each of those contracts would receive. I mean, personally, I think I'm probably going to go for the Monero. So basically boost that by 246 hashes. And then, because obviously Monero, I mean, it's worth what, $60-70 at the moment. It builds really fast anyway, so obviously adding nearly 250 hashes to what we already have, you know, we could easily be hitting the minimum, you know, partway through a week, you know, not even taking a week to hit the minimum. You know, so I mean, that would be absolutely awesome. And obviously the other contracts, I'm looking to do this sort of with every contract, because the good thing is that with every bonus you also get a CRT airdrop. So not only are you boosting the contracts here, you are actually boosting your CRT as well, you know, because they're giving you this free airdrop. So that means that every time you do this, your CRT is building, and that means it's earning you that 30 CRT a lot faster for you to boost your other contracts. So I just feel that's just a good sort of strategy to do this. I mean, obviously I know various people on in the post have said that CRT is a good investment anyway, but I agree with, but I'm looking to sort of use it to boost the contracts as opposed to sort of withdrawing it and then hanging on to it. Okay, so we're also just going to quickly do this payment proof. So if we go into payouts, so the last payment proof we did was the Litecoin at 4 million. So we withdrew that on the 10th of July. And if you look to the left of the screen, that is a shot of my wallet. So we received the payment on the 12th of July, so only a couple of days later. And after fees, we received 3,342,254 Litoshis. So, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, like I keep saying, as long as these programs are paying, you know, when we're doing withdrawals, they're paying with their and the money is landing in our wallet, you know, pretty quickly. That is the main point, and for me, that is, you know, proof in the pudding. That just shows that these programs and Dualmine is still working completely fine. So, you know, if you were to ask me, like I recently got asked, would I suggest people to either sign up for EOBot or sign up for Dualmine? Right now, I would suggest you sign up for Dualmine if you're looking for a program like this, purely because EOBot just is not working at 100%. And like I say, for new people signing up, you can't do anything. You can't buy power. You can't mine. You can't do anything. So if you're opening up an account, it's totally useless. Whereas obviously right at this moment, Dualmine is working. It is you can make deposits, you can withdraw. Obviously this is about the fourth payment proof, or even more maybe, I've done, just to keep you guys up to date with how well that this program is working. But saying that, like I said, I am not putting EOBot down. I'm not telling people never to invest in it. I'm just saying, if you want to, then you need to wait until the program is fully functional. Okay, so if you are interested in those earlier videos I mentioned, they're probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. And if you can smash that like button, it really supports my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.